the people, extra people, were people that were actually there. So, that's a real interesting take on how to do a movie. Get the real people that do that. So, it might be one to see. I'd like to see it, just to see how well, how he did it. That's my movie for the weekend, Michelle, Jumanji. So, number 8 for that week was The Greatest Showman, of course, with Hugh Jackman. Very good movie. That's a good weekend movie if you want to see that. Yeah, I know. I had an attitude too about it. Like, don't be doing the remakes. Excuse me. I did too, Michelle. It's like, really? You can't. How can you, remake that movie? But I saw the clips and trailers and I absolutely want to see that. Good. I'm glad, Michelle, that you did. So, okay. Number 9 was Every Day. And of course, number 10 was Early Man. This was the first week in March. So, we'll go to the second week. Of course, same ones, actually. Of course, Black Panther was number 1. It was at the time 5 weeks released. What did it just? Oh, that's great. That's fantastic, Michelle. I'm glad they did. So good. I'm glad they did. I'm going to get it tomorrow. So after work. Has anybody seen A Wrinkle in Time? This is supposed to be a Disney film. And I'm not sure about it, actually. I'm really not. It's visually a gorgeous, big-hearted, and quite moving. It's also wildly ambitious and less than the sum of its parts. There's a typical middle school student struggling with issues of self-worth. And as a daughter of 2 world-renowned physicists, she is intelligent and uniquely gifted. But she has yet to realize it for herself. Making matters worse is the baffling disappearance of Chris Pine. I love Chris Pine. Which torments Meg and has left her mother heartbroken. Meg and her fellow classmates introduces Meg and her fellow classmates to 3 celestial guides. Mrs. Witch, who is Oprah Winfrey, Mrs. Whatsit, Reese Witherspoon, and Mrs. Who, Mindy Kaling. They have journeyed to Earth to help search for their father, and together they set off on their quest. Are you really? I don't know about this. I mean, it's supposed to be a Disney movie, so they travel via a wrinkling of time and space, known as tessering, and they are soon transported to worlds beyond their imagination, where they confront a powerful evil, and they have to make it back home to Earth. So that's A Wrinkle in Time. I don't know. I might give it a watch. If when it comes out on DVD. I don't think I'll go pay see it at the movies unless it's a Tuesday night. But are you very cool, Lisa? But I would definitely get the DVD and watch it for me. Is it kind of freaky, Michelle? I don't know. Number 3, Strangers Pray at Night. You go. I'm going to go in with an open mind on this one because I really like the first one. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Like I hear. Yes, it is. That's what I got from it. They're traveling, what they call A Wrinkle in Time, the tessering. So that's interesting. So, but can kids understand it? That it's a Disney movie, which is kind of odd. So we shall see. So number 3 was The Strangers at Night. This was weekend of March 11th. 4 was Red Sparrow, which we talked about. 5 was Game Night, Jason Bateman. Yeah, maybe they are. And I have a question about that when we get done with this. Number 5 is Game Night. Number 6 was Peter Rabbit. Death Wish was 7. Annihilation was 8. The Hurricane Heist was 9. And Jumanji was 10. And most of those we had talked about. So let's go to last weekend and see what was what. Yeah, it might be. Who knows? Is there? I wonder. Okay, again, Black Panther was number one for like 4 weeks in a row. Okay, number two, Lara Croft Tomb Raider. Has anybody seen that with the new Lara Croft person? It reboots the franchise with a more grounded approach. It's an uninspired origin story. Okay, that is the critics. Lara Croft, of course, is a fiercely independent daughter of an adventurer who vanished when she was scarcely a teen. She must focus. She doesn't have any focus or real purpose, and she navigates the chaotic streets of trendy East London as a bike courier, barely making the rent, and takes... Can't read my writing. Okay. She takes college. I can read. I can write, sure. She takes college courses, etc., etc., etc. So she's gone looking for her father. I don't know. Yeah, right? I don't know. Let's see what that is. Yeah, I don't know if I'd go see this. I like the original Lara Croft Tomb Raider, so I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, it was okay. Yeah, I wasn't a huge fan, but it was okay. You know, if it was something to watch, then I would. Yeah, so... Okay, so Black Panther Tomb Raider, I Can Only Imagine, is number 3 last weekend. And the message will have the most impact among Christian audiences. Its performances and storytelling represent a notable evolution. It's a faith-based movie. So if that's what you want to see and you're into it, go for it. I Can Only Imagine. So that is the name of that movie. Number 4 was A Wrinkle in Time. Number 5 was Love, Simon, which is it's a coming of age, beats more deftly than many entries in this well-traveled genre. It represents an overdue of not entirely successful milestone of inclusion. Everyone deserves a great love story. But for 17-year-old Simon Spear, it's a little more complicated. He's yet to tell his family or friends he's gay and doesn't actually know the identity of the anonymous classmate he's fallen for online. So that is Love, Simon. So, yeah, this is I've heard of it, but not anything. This is the first time I've actually kind of known what was it about. I don't know. Such had something to do, and I don't know. I think she'll be back. So, number 5 was Love, Simon. Number 6, Game Night. Number 7, Peter Rabbit. Number 8, Strangers. Number 9, Red Sparrow. And 10, Death Wish. So, those are the last 3 weeks of movies, and Black Panther topped them all. So, that is the must movie to go see. The newest movie coming out I want to go see is Unsane. Have you guys heard of it? Have you seen the previews and trailers for this? Where she's got this stalker and she sees him everywhere and they admit her into this asylum and he's there. This one looks really kind of freaky too, Michelle. Unsane. So we're going to be talking about movies that are going to be coming out. That's one, and there's another one that it does. And Unsane looks really good. It's something we can relate to, right? Pacific Rim Uprising started today. Have you seen the Pacific Rim movie? This is one wild movie, and I love the music in it. So Pacific Rim Uprising opened today. This weekend, Sherlock Gnomes. I didn't even know that. Why did they even make that movie? It does. Yeah, it does. It looks really good. Pacific Rim Uprising, Midnight Sun. Unsane opened today. Yes. Paul, the Apostle of Christ. Hitchcock, and I have no idea. I've never even seen anything on this movie. Hitchcock. I know Pacific Rim Uprising is going to be awesome. Hitchcock is a story about a woman who turns her most daunting weakness into her biggest strength. There's an inspiring teacher who suffers from Tourette syndrome, and after several interviews and numerous rejections, she lands her dream job as a full-time teacher. And of course, there's issues to solve. So that opened today. That's the first time I've heard of that one, was when I was looking up the stuff. So, yeah, I know Pacific Rim is so awesome, isn't it? Awesome. So that looked really good. So that's what I want to see. Definitely. Unsane, though. That looks totally bizarre. So we need to see that. That's right up our alley. So, let's see, what else were we going to talk about? Oh, yeah, the movies opening this weekend. Yeah, that's a couple of movies I do want to see. So, those are on my watch list for sure. So, what movies do you guys want to go see? Are you going to go see any this weekend, or is this not a good weekend for it? Next weekend's Easter already. So, curious, Lindsay, do you have Easter off? I was just wondering. After Monday, I have an 8-day stretch to do. So, that's going to be interesting. They're going to get tired of seeing me at work. So, no movies this weekend? Okay. No. So there's two already we got to go see. Jumanji I'll see this weekend. I'll let you know what I thought about it. Yeah, me too. Usually. Yeah, I kind of do too. Don't feel bad. Lindsay, do you have to work? Are you off Easter? Okay. Ready Player One. This opens next Friday. Okay. Ready Player One opens next Friday, everybody. So that's Easter weekend. Maybe the week after we'll get to see it. I don't know. I hope so. God's Not Dead, A Light in the Darkest. Next weekend. Gemini next weekend. These are all movies I have not heard of. Okay. Oh, I can't wait to see it now, Michelle. Now you got me. Now you got me wanting to see it even more. I heard, you got The Rock and, oh God, what's his name? Kevin Hart. He's hilarious. We saw him in, what was the name of that movie? Central Intelligence, those two. And there's such a chemistry there with those two, The Rock and Kevin Hart. So, and I heard Jack Black is hilarious. So, yeah, I'm going to be seeing it this weekend. I'm getting it tomorrow. So, anyway, opening today, Pacific Rim Uprising, you go. Share Like Gnomes,